Good morning, student. In our last video, we have studied about leadership and its quality and its role. Today, we will discuss about adventure sports. Adventure sports are the risky and dangerous activities which are mostly performed in natural environment. These are these are the activities which give us creating exciting or unusual experience with uncertain outcome. Okay, adventures adventure sports adventure sports is the activity in which we compete with the natural environment, and the outcome of adventure sports is uncertain. This sports is very dangerous, and it's give us excitement, thrill, increase our anxiety, and also it will improve our confidence. One point please, एक पॉइंट ध्यान में रखिएगा कि in adventure sports we compete with the natural environment, and the outcome of natural environment is uncertain. Objective of adventure sports: minimize pollution. Adventures activity make concerned effort to minimize pollutions factors and uplift the natural environment. We perform the adventure sports in natural environment. Therefore, it helps to minimize the pollutions. The persons know about the natural environment, therefore it leads to minimize pollution. Protections of wildlife. This activity create awareness among the peoples to conserve and protect the wildlife. Use of natural resource. Adventures activity create a sense of proper use of forest resource and avoid deforestation. Understanding nature's adventure sports are performed in natural environment, therefore they understand the natural phenomena, and it guides us to conserve the natural resource. Healthy activity. Adventure sports helps the youth to perform adventure activity which helps to create excitement, thrill, rather than unhealthy activity like taking drugs, alcohol, etc. Information about area. Adventures activity give us information about the area and its topography, means area and its size, structures, etc. Leadership and togetherness. As adventure sports are performed in group, so it helps to develop togetherness, team spirit uh, among them, and also leads to create a leadership ability, and also bring coordinations among them. Develop physical fitness. Adventure sports help to develop physical fitness. It will develop the physical fitness of the people. Give thrills and recreations. Adventure sports give recreations, excitement, and thrill means joys. It will develop the risk spirit of risk taking. Overcoming overcome problems and develop creativity. As the adventure sports perform in natural environment, and the outcome is uncertain, therefore the persons know how to overcome with the problem. If there is any emergency, then it will helps to overcome the problems, and also helps to develop creative idea. Organizational skill organizational skill. Adventure sports give us idea to practice organizational skill. Okay, adventure sports helps to practice organizational skill. Therefore It bring the creativity in a person. Encourage tourism. Adventure sports encourage tourists. Okay, it encourages the tourists. Considering safety tools. Considering the safety equipment, safety tools, knowledge about forest resource. Adventure sports gain the knowledge helps to gain the knowledge about the forest and understand of the natural resource and their proper use. Let's talk about some adventure activity and their safety equipment, like rock climbing. Rock climbing is an activity in which participants climb up and down or across the natural rock formation. Rock climbing means climbing up and down across the rock formation. And the goal of rock climbing is to reach the topmost point or the end point of a predefined route without falling. For a successful rock climbing, the rock climbers has to return to the base from where he has started. Okay, he have to return to the baseline, to the base from where he has started. The rock climbers, for a rock climbing, the rock climbers should be physically and mentally fit. He should have proper strength. He should have strength, endurance, agility, and balance ability, and mental control ability. He should be strong. Equipment. What are the equipment required for rock climbing? Rock climbing, it is a dangerous activity. So first thing is you should have proper knowledge about the climbing technique, and you should take a equipment like climbing shoes, okay, rock climbing shoes, climbing chalk, climbing rope, harness, climbing helmet, safety belt, safety hook, etc. These are the equipment used in rock climbing. Mountaining. Mountaining means climbing over the mountain, and the aim of mountaining is to reach the topmost or the end point end point of a predefined route without falling. Okay, to reach the end point, to reach the topmost point of the mountain. The mountaining also, mountaining required lot of experience, athletics ability, high altitude training, technical knowledge to maintain safety, as the mountaining is done in the cold place. Therefore, the the person should have the person should do training in high altitudes, how to live in high altitudes, and he should know the technical knowledge. Equipment, he should have snow climbing shoes, snow cutters, hacks, eggs, climbing ropes, nails, harness, carabiners, clippers, belly device, tracking compass, climbing helmet, safety book, snow gloves, high energy pack food, etc. Tracking. What is tracking? Trekking is a long adventurous journey undertaken on foot in the area where common means of transportation are generally not available. Means in trekking we do a long journey, ठीक है, we do long journey, पैदल चलना, ठीक है, पैदल चलना in a natural environment where the transportation facility is not available. During the adventurous journey, the trackers enjoy the motherhood natures, shoot a photograph, and the trackers should not spoil or disturb the natures, whereas flora and fauna should be appreciated. ठीक है. Don't do pollution. Avoid the pollution. Equipment. What are the equipment for tracking? Trackers should prepare properly for the tracking. Trackers should prepare properly for the tracking, and they should carry important required material like tent, sleeping bag, water bottles, mug, pan, rope, safety kit, first aid box, tracking map area, knife, knife, etc. Okay, because because the adventures tracking is done where the common transportation is not available, so he should be mentally prepared. He should carry the tent for sleeping bag. He should take the water bottles, first aid box, etc. with him. River rafting is also named as white waters rafting. Okay, river rafting. Raft is a lightweight, multi-layers rubbish boat filled with air. So, river rafting, it is the activity where the raft means boat, is used to travels over the flow of rivers. Okay, river rafting is the activity using the raft to navigate over the flow of river. This river rafting is generally done over the fast flowing rivers or the stream. Equipment for river rafting. For any water game, first thing is he should know about swimming. He should knowledge about swimming, how to swim. He should have safe raft, safe boat, swimsuit, life jacket, raft push, knowledge of swimming, and follow the expert or lifeguard instruction. Knowledge about river flow and its curve, and safe destination point. Knowledge about safe destination point, etc. Surfing. Surfing is a Surfing is a water sports in which the water's waves ride refers as a surfer. Surfer ride on a moving wave, balancing on the surfing board. Okay, surfing क्या है? It is a water sports in which the surfer ride on a moving wave. Moving wave में ride करता है with balancing himself on a surfing board. Equipment for surfing. First thing is good surfing board. He should have a good surfing board, swimsuit, life jacket, etc. Paragliding is a recreational, thrilling, and competitive adventure sports of flying with paragliders. The paragliders is a lightweight, free-flying foot-launched gliders aircraft with no rigid primary structures, and the pilots sit in a harness suspended below the fabric wing. Means paragliding is it's a flying it's a flying with the help of paragliders. Paragliding means flying with the help of paragliders, and paragliders is a free flying food. Means free flying food um, launch gliders aircraft. ठीक है, aircraft with no rigid primary structures. The paragliders. For a paragliding, wing shape is maintained by its suspension line. By skillful exploitations of source of lift, the pilot may gain the height, often climbing to the altitude of few thousand meters. The paragliders should follow the instruction of single lifeguard or should accompanied by expert. Should consider the safety means during the activity. Next is cause of sports injury. This cause of sports injury and prevention. What are the prevention of sports injury? We have already discussed about this. Let's once again we do the revision. Cause of cause of sports injury. The main cause of injury is lack of fitness. If the person have lack of fitness, if he is not physically fit, then it leads to injury. Poor concentration if he is mentally not ready, having poor concentration, then it leads to injury. Overstress or tension, if the persons have overstress or having tensions or psychologically unbalanced, it leads to accident. Not performing warming up before before performing any activity. You should perform warming up. Okay, if you don't do warming up, it causes sports injury. So before doing any activity, do a proper warming up. Warming up means increasing your body temperatures. Equipment failures equipment failures also cause injury. So um, so use proper equipment. Faulty skill actions, unbalanced movement while playing, or un- uncoordination movement cause injury. If you use faulty skill action, not following the rules, if you don't follow the rules and regulation of the game or activity, it also cause injury. Aggressive or violence behavior, if you are too much aggressive, having a violent behaviors, it cause injury. So be patient, don't be aggressive. Poor playfield, if the if the playfield is poor or not as per the rules of the game, it may lead to injury. Not considering safety means, if you don't consider the safety means, okay, it lead to injury. So use the safety means. Not wearing protective guard, use protective guard equipment, safety equipment, to avoid injury. Wrong training methods, if you do wrong training methods or doing overtraining, or or giving too much stress on the muscle, it may lead to injury. Wrong treatment of injury, if you do wrong treatment of the injury, if you don't take full recovery, incomplete treatment, ignorance of previous injury, then it leads to injury. How you can prevent sports injury? Proper warming up. So before doing any activity, do a proper warming up. Increase your body temperatures to avoid sports injury. Medical checkup before activity. Before participating in any activity, do a proper medical checkup. You should be physically, mentally fit. Proper concentration during uh, during during play. During play, put a full concentration, have full concentration and proper full alertness and proper concentration over the activity, and don't take too much stress, tensions, and you should be mentally ready for the activity. Safety guard or check equipment, use a proper safety guard, proper equipment, regular conditioning or proper skin. You should do a proper training. Do a regular conditioning exercise. You should have proper knowledge of the skill. Increase your strength, etc. Surfing, sufficient physical fitness. You should have sufficient physical fitness. Consider safety means. Consider the safety means. Do a proper training. Have a proper training equipment. Free space, sufficient space around the play fields while playing the sports activity. Consider safety means. Proper and safe environment for doing any activity. Choose a proper and safe environment. Active activity under expert observation. Always do activity under the observation of the expert, under the expert observation. Good coaching skill. Now we have complete our 6th unit, physical activity, physical activity and leadership training. Okay, we have complete ours this chapters. uh, Leadership. Now, leadership means leaders. Leaders is the persons who lead a group. Leaders is the one who lead a group, who direct others. So leadership is the quality of an individual to influence others, to motivate others, to cooperate with each others for the achievement of some common goals. And for a good leadership, it requires three basic things. That is, there should be a good leaders, there should be a good leaders, good followers, and common purpose for a good leadership. And there are two types of leaders: professional leaders and democratic leaders. Professional means who are profession, like becoming a teachers, on the quality of leadership by becoming a teachers, officers, etc. And democratic leaders means those leaders which are chosen by the um, people. Mature mature leaders are mature leaders. Mature leader means those leaders who are mature. For example, political leaders, prime ministers, etc. A mature leader means those leaders who are not mature. For examples, student leaders, game captain, etc. These are chosen uh, by the by the people. And what quality should a good leader should have? The quality, uh, the leaders the leaders should be academically sound. Okay, he should be academically sound, he should have good personality. Academically sound means he should have good knowledge about his subject. He should have good personality, physically fit and healthy. He should have good moral characters, and be an example for others. He should be intelligent, creative. He should be self-disciplined, regularity, punctuality, adjustment ability, ability to tolerate his group. Determination, he should be determination towards his goal. Inculcate friendship, he should make a friendship attitude um, between the group, between their member. Master of physical skill, he should be master of physical skill. He should know, he should demonstrate as well as explain physically. Okay, he should demonstrate as well as explain physically for a better understanding. Expressive and op- optimistic, the leader should be able to express his idea in a easy way. Loyal, he should be a loyal towards his group. Example for others, the leader should be an example for others. Impartial, the good leader should be impartial towards his group, or he or should justify to the group and support every member. Okay, leadership. You can remember this as L for lawyers, the leader should be lawyers. E means he should be energetic, enthusiastic, endurance, engaging personality. A means he should be alertness, adjustment, absent of organic or functional defect, ability to coordinate activity. Therefore, he should be dutifulness, discipline, dependability, desire to help others. E means he should be energetic. R means he should be reliable, right thinking, right judgment. S means he should be sincere, sympathy, self control, social ability, sacrifice, and S means healthy. He should be healthy, honest. I means he should be intelligence, impartial, interest in teaching. P means he should have patience, personality, physical skill. He should have physical skill, public relation, etc. These are the quality of good leaders. And how you will create a how you will create a good leaders. For creating a leaders, first step is you have to appoint a leaders. First is appoint a leaders, and after appointing a leaders, give the responsibility to the leaders for conducting the event. And after giving the responsibility, give authority, give them power so that he take independent decision for the program. Guidance to our leaders, give the guidance, give a guidance, check their give guidance, give tips for the better controls of the group. Assign duties, give assign the duties to all leaders. For examples, ground and equipment arrangement, discipline and control of team, etc. Give them duties. Recognitions and honors to our leaders. Okay, give recognitions and honors in a public place or in a group, like by giving badge, chest logo, etc. These things have to motivate the leaders. Special consideration, give the special consideration to the leaders. Leaders praise for their work in a public place. Okay, giving praise for their work in a public place or in a group. Technical tips, after the event is over, give a special and technical tips for improvement of their leadership ability. These are the step to make a leaders. And what are the role of leaders or a captains? A good leaders should represent group representation. Leaders represent his group. Okay, and also take a decision on behalf of the group. Opportunity to direct, the leaders direct and lead the group. He direct and lead the group. Reduce the stress, leaders reduce the stress of the teacher, coach, etc. Etc. Better discipline, leaders helps to maintain the discipline in the class or in the group. And he helps the teachers or coach to maintain a discipline. Develop socialization, a leaders develop social quality among its team members and encourage others to do the same. Social quality means develop social quality, likes it's help to develop a friendship attitude, adjustment, cooperation with others. Okay, and also encourage others to do the same. Inspire others, the leaders should inspire the others. He should encourage and inspire others to perform better. He should motivate his group. Close relationship, a leader should have close relationship with a student as well as with a teachers. Okay, leaders have close relationship with student as well as teachers, so he so he understand both of them. Okay, understand, thus better understanding between them. He understand the student as well as the teachers. Better organization, leaders improve organizational skill, thus better organization. A leader ensure a better adjustment and good use of resource of a student with a teachers. Good medium to convey, leaders act as good medium to convey. He is close with a student as well as teachers, So um so it's a good medium to convey the message from the student to the teacher. Improve ability. Good leadership improve the various skill and ability of our leaders. Provide recognitions. Good leadership provide recognitions of a group in the society. Improve coordination. Leaders helps to improve the coordination. It improve the coordination of the group and also collective effort of the group.